Great afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. My name is Sylvia Green. I've been a part of the company for less than a month. And within my first month, I've already seen lots of growth in this company. And I want to share with you all about the being better and making your credit better and just being credit aware. Y'all a little nervous. This is my first time doing this. So at this time, I would like to introduce to you our Senior Sales Director, Ms. Latoya Lewis. She's from Louisiana. She's been in the company. She loves helping people. And she told me about this company. And as of now, I love this company. And she's teaching me how to be better and how to make my credit better and to make extra income while I'm doing that. So without further ado, Ms. Latoya Lewis, can you hear me loud and clear?
I can. Thank you so much, Sylvia. Thank you. And just you guys, just to give it back to Sylvia, she's been in, she says, a little less than a month. Now, Sylvia has been in for 2 weeks and came in helping people, enrolling people, trying to share the business with people from day one. She says, I won't keep bothering you. My goal is to be able to do this without you. And I said, well, it's your first day, so take your time and learn the process, learn it. But she's eager to help people, and she's in the right place for it. So again, my name is Latoya Lewis. I am a regional sales director. I've been with the company less than a year. That means as a regional sales director, I bring in between 25 and a little less than $50,000 a month in sales. I just as Sylvia mentioned, I love to help people. I've been in the financial industry for over 14 years. I've managed financial institutions. It's what I love to do. So partnering with the company, as well as now being able to free up my time, because being in management, we know in banking in general, it ties up your time. It takes you away from your family, just in general with management. When someone calls out, you're there, you're the person, which meant having 3 young kids, I was away from home a lot. I've been blessed to have done well, as you will see, you'll have the opportunity to do as well with the firm. With United Credit Educational Services and United Wealth Education. And now my goal is actually to be home when my babies get off the school bus. And it's a blessing for me. It's a blessing. They're wild, loud, and crazy, but I love every minute of it, to be able to be home and help them do their homework and not have to depend on somebody else helping and just getting things done around my own house. So that was my goal for me. And we all know how kids spell, love is T-I-M-E, it's time. They love by what we can give and pour into them. And so they're eagerly excited that I'm working from home now because of that as well. So as you can see on the screen, we have United Educational Services. That's our company. Now, just a little bit of background about our company. We have, as a company, you can rely on us. We were founded in 2004 and headquartered in Farmington Hills, Michigan, guys. We have a unique collection of services carefully selected to provide financial protection and opportunity. We are a completely debt-free company that has helped thousands of people. Now, I don't know about you, but when someone is helping me repair my credit, I like to know that they're actually leading by example, right? So that honestly helped me a whole lot, as well as the fact that the company's been around for over 18 years. We just made a birthday in January. We celebrated at our last event. So that's absolutely amazing to me. And we have the same key executives since the inception of the company. Why is it more important now than ever to learn about financial institutions? And to learn about financial literacy? 5 shocking facts that you probably didn't know. Americans are drowning in a total of 1.05 trillion, 57 trillion in credit card debt. That's as of March of 2019. We all know March of 2019, guys, this was before COVID. This was even before COVID. So imagine what it is now. Imagine what it is now. It's heartening. It's heartbreaking. 56% of people in the US have no rainy day funds. And I know that that amount even declined again as a result of COVID. It's even less than that. I saw it firsthand. 46% of baby boomers have less than $10,000 saved for retirement. That's our moms, that's our aunts, our grandparents, even that's our family members. That's sad, considering they've paid so much and spent so much of their lives, working and have nothing really to show for it. If an emergency happens, I'm here in Louisiana, we have hurricanes. Everyone knows about it. Everyone knows it. There's so many people that were impacted and could not get their lives back together, couldn't bring their homes back together because they had no savings. Insurance only gave them so much, which again was sad. They're fighting FEMA. Some of them still living in hotels, 1-bedroom hotels, a family. This is sad. This is a result of lack of savings in preparation for retirement. 40% of millennials have spent money that they don't have to keep up with their friends, and mostly keep it a secret, because we know that our kids don't tell us that they're making debt, right? They don't want to add more to our stress, worrying about them in school. They're getting into debt. On top of that, now I'm telling my age, do you guys remember when they used to have these vendors on college campuses that were giving out free t-shirts when you applied for a credit card? Guys, I had 22. I had 22 one year, 22, 18 years old, 19 years old. That's because I wanted a t-shirt. It's now against the law, but imagine it's worse now. They can't go on campuses, but now you can have access to, and all the kids and all the millennials have access to everything via the internet, which it's good, but it's also a curse, right? We understand that. This is part of it as well. 43 million Americans have a credit score of 599 or less. That's a huge number. And actually it's grown. Remember, all of these facts, this is based off of March of 2019. It's grown. It's much worse now. Poor credit can leave you feeling anxiety and embarrassment, frustration, fear, and confusion. Have any of you went to the store and just felt like, oh my God, you're praying in line, please let it go through, please let it go through, please let it go? We all have at some point in my life, in our lives. We all have at some point. It's embarrassing. But the thing is that we have to remember that it's nothing really to be ashamed about, guys. We weren't taught this. Bad things happen to good people all the time. In contrast to having strong credit, leave you feeling confident, excited, abundant, to be able to provide for your family and not have to stress, to be able to work hard and be able to take your family on vacations like these, like what you're seeing. Ultimately, a good credit score means it opens your life to possibilities to a great lifestyle that you do desire and deserve, for that matter. Good credit makes it easier to get new houses, new cars, low interest rates on credit cards, loans, higher limits on those credit cards, right? Contracts without security deposits. And with United Credit Educational Services, we are committed to helping individuals and families build, organize, and protect their financial future. Here is that suite of products that I was telling you about earlier. It's absolutely amazing. It is award-winning, and you receive all of these services when you enroll with United Credit Educational Services. We have our budgeting tool. Again, we weren't taught budgeting, right? We weren't taught financial literacy. We weren't taught this. Our parents weren't taught this. So to have that at our fingertips, to be able to watch the videos and quick videos, nothing that's going to lose our attention. Quick videos that'll get to the point, but it'll make you just truly comprehend how you should be using your credit cards, how you should be spending, how you should be saving even. We have, of course, our credit restoration services, which is our flagship services. We have our credit builder, right? We have our credit attorney that's available to you in the event that you receive any type of legal documentation from any attorneys involving any of your debt. We have our debt payoff tool, which is absolutely amazing. It's golden. I say immediately, as soon as you enroll, utilize that immediately. We have our financial logbox, identity protection monitor, our identity monitoring, our net worth, our savings goal, will and trust, YFL Family Mint, and Rocket Lawyer. So 3 of my favorites, as I started to talk about, was the debt payoff tool. List all of your debts. To be able to have a tool to list all of your debts, don't try to lie to yourself. Put the right amounts in there, put the correct figures in there, put the due dates that they're due, put the interest rates that everything is that applies to each one of those debts. We will tell you what to pay off first and how to pay things off, and also tell you how much you're saving as a result of paying according to how we're telling you to spend. I mean, that's golden. Imagine if you have a mortgage, right? You have a ton of credit card debt. To load all of that up in the system, and you're paying off all of this debt in record time. You're saving tons of money that you can use towards those vacations, that you can get your lifestyle back, the life that you want. So you can put towards the down payment on that home that you want. So you can put towards that new car that you want, or refinance, or whatever you want. So you can get all of those things. Another thing is the identity monitoring. To be able to now, once your credit is where you want it to be, to know that through Allstate, we have $1 million identity monitoring tool that will guarantee I'm not going back to where I came from. Because we all know that we've experienced that before too, or we would have heard someone that may have experienced that their identity may have been stolen or compromised. We don't have to worry about that. You're covered. You're covered with that. Our will and trust. I'm big on saving. So if you've ever had to deal with an attorney and having to have dealt with any type of retainers, you know, attorney retainers are expensive. This will allow you to save thousands. This is free with your services as well, thousands. Definitely take advantage of the will and trust. And of course, my last outside of credit repair is the YFL Family Mint. So to be able to give back to the kids, to be able to teach them the things that we were not taught, is a godsend. That's what we have the ability to do. And of course, we have Rocket Lawyer services in the event that you need assistance with any type of legal paperwork as well. How is your credit score calculated? I bet a lot of you may not have known this. You may actually want to take a screenshot of this as well. 35% of your credit score is payment history. That's one-time payments versus delinquencies in the last 24 months. They're more important, but they all matter. They all matter. Payment history doesn't just mean the debt that you have open, guys. That also means the debt that may have been closed already. That's still part of your payment history. We take care of that for you as well. We dispute and get you on track with that as well. 30% is capacity and the amount owed. That's the percentage of credit limits available. 15%, the length of credit. Of course, how long that you've had certain accounts, right? We have something that can help you with that. New credit inquiries, that's 10%. The number of inquiries, they do matter. So you don't want to pull your credit just tons of time just for the sake of it, because man, you got these mailers saying you pre-qualified versus pre-approved in the mail, and you got excited. You know, I'm working on my credit. I need a credit card. I want to go on vacation. No, let us help you save and get your credit on track before you apply for that credit card. It'll save you thousands in interest, as well as be able to get you approved with higher limits, all of which is going to work in your favor once you get your credit on track. And then the types of credit. We want to have installment loans as well as revolving credit. That's 10% of your calculated credit score as well. All of the things in our suite that are previously discussed, that was things to kind of help us get on track and to remove the negative items, right? Now, this is Credit My Rent. This is actually a smart way, a great way to help build your credit without adding more to your debt. Credit My Rent actually allows you to add up to 2 years instantly of your rental payments. This is something that you're doing anyway. This is something that you're paying anyway. So why not leverage that? And we actually report your rent to Equifax and TransUnion for as low as $9.95 a month. If that's not a deal breaker for me, I thought, okay, this is genius. This is genius. You're already paying it. So why not get credit for something that you're already paying for? There's no increase in your debt. It's on time. you're making your payments on time, and it's positive payment history. So all of which is going to impact you positively to get your score on track to where you want it to be at a faster pace. On the screen, you'll see our UCES protection plan, our roadmap. So we don't want you to stress out and have to worry about, okay, what do I have to do next? What do I do first, and so forth. This is a guide. Now, hear me when I say, guys, it's a guide. It is not the Bible, meaning, for example, month 1, getting started by activating your services. Yes, we're going to activate our credit restoration, our identity protection, our credit monitoring, right? Because we do monitor all 3 credit bureaus. It's all included, all included. We do that. Yes, that's month 1. Month 2, build your credit. Month 2 and 3. Now, again, remember, you don't have to do this in month 2 and 3. We have Credit My Rent. That's a credit builder. You can do that from the very beginning. We've even added a secured credit card, 100% approval secured credit card. That, again, you can apply for that today and get that in the mail and start building your credit. You don't have to wait 2 and 3 months. So if you can do that all in the first month, why wait, right? If we can increase your score faster, why wait? Months 4 through 6, working on any outstanding debt. So still, again, you have credit card debt. Remember, we're utilizing that debt payoff tool. Utilize it from day 1. You're not waiting until 4th and 5th and 6th month to start trying to figure out, how do I pay this? But this will definitely keep you on track. Months 7 through 9, establish your family security. That's when you take care of your will and trust. You can take care and put your medical power of attorney in place if you want to. That's all in place for you. It's all available to you. And then, of course, to stay on top of your finances, we always have our credit attorneys on standby, and we have our YFL Family Mint, so we can continue to help our kids grow and learn from even our mistakes. But we're learning with them now, right? So that's a plus plus. We can do all of this, not just from your computer, but also from your dashboard, as well as our free UCES PP, United Credit Educational Services Protection Plan app. I know it's a mouthful. It's the app. That's all you have to remember. It's extremely easy to access once you download it, once you download it. Email address and the last 4 digits of your social will allow you to go in and take a look at every single thing that we just discussed that you're taking a look at on the screen now. Now, a lot of you, because I've started receiving messages early, like, okay, Toya, how much does all of this cost? Look at it. It's on the screen, guys. It's extremely affordable. We've combed the market. We know it's less expensive than anyone out there. We know that, outside of the fact that we're providing services that others can't provide, all in one place, all in one place. So for those that's paying $29, $39 to experience one credit bureau to monitor their credit, now guess what? You can put that aside and pay one flat amount, pay $89 for the first 3 months, $69 for months 4 through 12. Then our price actually decreases again, $49 from months 13 on up. You'll start seeing results within the first month because we do dispute everything from day 1. That's the thing. When you enroll, we capture all that negative information and we dispute all of the negative items. We don't just dispute 1 and 2 things like some of these other companies and other competitors that we have do. We dispute everything from day 1. You'll start seeing results within the first month. You'll start seeing best results. They're going to be around that 5th and 6th month. 5th and 6th month, okay? Now that there is a one-time payment of $188, which does include the $89 enrollment fee, the $89 service fee, for the month, as well as the $99 one-time enrollment fee. That's what totals $188. But all of this, everything, the will and testament, remember that, the will and testament, Rocket Lawyer Services, that starts on month 4, all available to you. We have our credit restoration, again, all available to you. Net worth, we look at how much these superstars are worth. It will be great to know how much your value is as well. How much are you worth? Put that information in. All of this is available. All of this is available to you. Monitor all 3 credit bureaus. All of this is available to you. All of this just for $89 a month or $69 a month or $49, depends on where you are. There's absolutely no contracts at all with any of our services. Again, best results are going to be around that 5th and 6th month. But you guys, with everything that's available to you, you want to continue to have it. How many business owners do we have on the line that want to continue to have Rocket Lawyer? I don't have an attorney on retainer. I don't, and I have multiple businesses. I don't have an attorney on retainer. Well, I do now because I'm with the company that allows me to be able to have access to that legal paperwork at the drop of a dime, at the drop of a dime. So that alone is a blessing. And my credit is continuously being watched. So I don't have to worry about that. How many people are wanting to apply for business loans? Guess what? I was in banking. Yes, your personal credit does matter for even business loans. We will decline you. It is what it is. It's a myth. I don't know. People just feel that they let me focus on one. No, you do have to focus on both. They both matter. They both matter. So now is the time that we get our buying power back, get on track, and we can do all of that for a one-time enrollment fee, startup fee, just to get started today, $188. And then next month, it'll just be down to $89 again. Now, for those of you that knows 5 to 10 people or so that have less than perfect credit, we all do, guys, we all do. Just mind you, pre-COVID, there was 78 million people that had less than perfect credit. Now, because I can't even say post-COVID, we're still in the middle of it, right? Now, there's over 112 million people with bad credit. 112, that's 3 out of 4 people. That's scary, which means we know someone that has less than perfect credit. Well, guess what? We have a customer referral program that actually allows you to refer 5 people and never to have to pay that monthly service again, as long as 5 people are enrolled. So with that being said, reach out to your friends, reach out to your family members, let them know what we can help them with as well. And we'll be able to provide that service to them and help you have a debt-free credit restoration service. Awesome. So right here, you'll see we're going to partner back. Let's partner with the company that gives back. I'm going to get Miss Natalie Robinson Bruner on the line. Miss Natalie, would you happen to be available? Natalie's actually with the company. Natalie's been with us for, I want to say, a little less than a month as well, but she took off running. Natalie has made some amazing moves with the company. I believe Natalie actually became a field trainer within 2 days of enrolling with the company to getting her credit repaired. Natalie, are you available?
I'm here. Hello, everyone. So let me share a little bit of sort of what I did and why I did it. So when I reached out to Darryl, I was really reaching out for my credit because, like everyone out here, like my credit wasn't where I wanted to be. I wasn't sort of in the situation that I really felt I wanted my future to go into. I wanted to buy a new home. There was a lot of things that I wanted to do, but my credit was holding me back. And so I knew that I couldn't move forward until I got that done. And so I said, okay, let me reach out about getting my credit straight. And as I reached out, I was like, there's this other opportunity. I was like, well, if I'm going to get my credit straight, let me see if I can make some money at the same time. And so I said, okay, let's try this out. And Darryl has been unbelievably amazing in helping to coach and to show me sort of the ropes. He didn't sort of just throw me out there and say, okay, go and sort of do this. It was like, if you just sort of follow the game plan, if you just are able to be coached, you do it. So many people have done before. They've seen success. Like the formula is there, and I can attest to that because I was very apprehensive. I was like, okay, I'm gonna try this, and we're gonna see if it works. And I did sort of exactly as he said, and it worked. Like you said, I've actually only been here a week. And so within that, I know, right? So within that week, it has been an amazing explosion because so many people are in the same situation, struggling with their credit and need help, that it was like a little overwhelming for me of how many people needed help and wanted my help to help them sort of get their credit right. And so this has sort of allowed me to be able to help those people to attain their dreams while at the same time working to attain my own dreams. And so it's a wonderful opportunity for me to be able to do that. And now Darryl's going to come on. Yeah. So you're on mute.
You are absolutely, thank you. And I just noticed
You're
that as well. Thank you so much for sharing. You are absolutely amazing. I've seen your name so much in our group and what you're doing for people that I felt that you were here longer than a week, but it's obvious you are a rock star. You are killing it. So guys, if in the chat, if you can go ahead and give us some fire emojis. Natalie has been killing it. Natalie's been killing it. If you found any value in the information that we're able to share thus far, let's see some fire emojis. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. And as we bring on our vice president, the leader of our group, the person that we learned from, my personal mentor, the most humble man that I know, the most giving, self-serving person that I know. He gives so much of himself. His name is Darryl Callum. Darryl is a vice president. He actually reached vice president within 8 months. Guys, 8 months. That's record breaking. But the beautiful thing is that because he's done it, he knows the formula and he's helped us. That means his business brings in over $100,000 a month. A month. I don't know if that's mind blowing to y'all, but it's mind blowing to me for somebody that's never been in this industry. Darryl, if you're available to talk, we'd like to bring you on.
Absolutely, absolutely. Definitely want to give it back to all the phenomenal women who went prior before me. Big shout out to Sylvia. She became a top producer within our platform. Her first month in business, Miss Sylvia. Man, such an honor to be in partnership with her. She's got some extraordinary things and goals that she's going to get accomplished this year. I definitely want to give it back over to Miss Natalie. I didn't even realize it definitely seemed like it's been a month. I mean, she came in, got her first 5 people in her first 2 days. She got her first promotion in her first 3 days. Guys, she signed up close to, I believe it was like 10 people her first week. And I'm about to break down the numbers for you guys. Trust me, she's made a big impact helping people and also made some decent income within a short period of time. Definitely want to give it back over to Miss Latoya Lewis. Man, such a phenomenal boss lady. She's a leader, soon to be executive sales director. She's on her way to vice president as well. So you guys type WW in the chat for wealthy women. All right. Just wealthy in mind, body, spirit, and abundance. And it's just such a blessing to be in partnership with 3 such phenomenal women. They left me the easy part, guys. I get to break down the money. I won't hold you guys too long. Thank you guys for joining this evening and taking advantage of your financial futures. Prior before joining this platform, just so we're not unfamiliar with each other, guys, I had no knowledge of financial literacy or credit repair, anything of that nature. To be totally transparent, I was just a nightclub promoter, right, on Las Vegas Boulevard. I did that close to 5 years, prior before COVID, and I made decent income, had a fun time, met people from around the world. But, COVID came in 2020 and we know what happened, guys. It shut everything down, shut the strip down, shut the clubs down, also shut my money down. I literally had $0 coming in. I had no unemployment coming in. I couldn't even afford to live in Vegas no more. I had to relocate back to Arkansas, where I'm originally from. And, no college degrees, guys. I was on the verge of losing everything, to be totally transparent with you. My credit score was shot. I didn't really have, my options was limited. Guys, luckily enough, I seen a post on Facebook on how I could potentially get my credit scores increased for free and earn additional income. At the position where I was in, I was desperate, guys. I really couldn't be too picky. So I gave this thing a shot because it looked like a no-brainer to me. And long story short, within 4 months, my credit scores went from 505 to 742. Within 10 months, I became a vice president, and last year was my first full year in business. I earned well over 6 figures my first full year being in this business. So I'm truly thankful and appreciative for everything that this platform has done for myself, not only for myself, but for my family and for my daughters. You know, I always like to say I do it for my last name, not my first name. I'm really committed towards building generational wealth for my children and make sure that they become financially free. And I just enjoy the time that I'm able to spend with my children as well. You know, we work really hard at these jobs our whole lives. And, you know, as Miss Latoya Lewis mentioned, you know, kids spell love Time. So being able to spend more time with my children, you know, gas prices are through the roof right now. Guys, we're able to work from home and really take control of our lives. This is really a powerful platform. And our movement is all about becoming debt-free and financially free. You know, this is our whole infinite freedom movement of positive, like-minded people from around the country. You know, type a 1 in the chat if you ever been, you know, not so fond of your boss or your work environment. You ever went to work and, you know, it was a messy environment, anything of that nature. Well, guys, I would pay just to be a part of this environment that we have if I didn't make no money. Just the community, such the positivity on a spiritual, emotional, on an intellectual level of like-minded individuals that just want to see you win in life. You know, that's priceless to me in a sense, what our whole movement has to offer in the connections I've been able to make. And with this platform, it's really simple what we do. You get a credit restoration brokerage in a box. You know, not only do you get to enjoy all of those phenomenal services, Miss Latoya Lewis did an amazing job going over, but you got a whole credit restoration business in a box, guys, with all the tools you need to be successful. You know, you get to work from absolutely anywhere. Anytime that you want to. You can do it sometime, part-time, full-time. You got a whole customer service team that works for you. And we simply get paid in a nutshell to help people, guys. That's all what our platform is about. And at the end of the day, you know, I believe that what connects everyone on this call, I know we come from different backgrounds, career choices, personalities, or what have you. We all come from different, you know, things that we've been through in life. But I feel like it's one thing that really connects us, everyone on this call, is that, hey, we all just want to be free. Type a 1 in the chat if you want to be free, right? What does freedom look like for you? I mean, well, I believe that by us being in a capitalistic society, for you to really be free and take control of your life, you got to become financially free, right? A lot of us think that in our communities, the only way that we can really become financially free is like winning a Powerball. You got to hit the lottery. Well, and realistically, it's only 2 ways to earn finances in this world. Businesses are the only way you can generate revenue. So you're either going to work for someone else's business and trade your time for money, or you have a means of residual income through your own business, guys. Now, I've never seen anyone get the financial freedom I'm searching for me and my daughters, trading their time for money. Every person that I see that have the financial freedom that I want, to build the generational wealth that I want for my children, they done it through a means of residual income with their own business, right? And when you break down what an actual business is, it's basically a company that provides a product or a service. And the more and more I start thinking about this, I realized there was no other product or service that was more important to offer than credit, because credit is more valuable than money, especially with the economic times that we're going through. So you guys want to get a pen and notepad ready, because the numbers I'm about to show you literally changed my life for future generations to come. Latoya Lewis did such a phenomenal job breaking down our award-winning platform that's changed thousands of lives across the country, guys. Just on the credit restoration piece, we go out to every negative item from the initial start with all 3 collection agencies. That's why our customers see such a fast turnaround within 30 to 45 days. Most companies just go after 1 item at a time, and they only offer that 1 piece. Guys, we're going to give you credit monitoring, identity monitoring through Allstate. You even get a will and trust, power of attorney, which normally costs hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. It's only $188 for our customers to get started. Every time you simply refer a person over, the company is going to do the work with actually repairing that person's credit. You make $100 up front. You also earn $12 residually. Guys, residual income is how you become financially free. You know, right now it's tax season. A lot of our people, we're looking at, you know, sign up 100 customers. A lot of people need this help right now, right? Let's say you're ambitious, you go out there and sign up 100 customers during tax season. Guys, that's $10,000 up front. Not even to mention you're going to get paid $1,200 residually if you don't do anything else, guys. This is literally the fastest vehicle en route to financial freedom that I've ever seen before in my life. You know, a lot of people still in the same position that I was in when I first joined the platform of needing to earn additional income for themselves and their family. Type of one in the chat, or you of anyone you ever met before in your life was living paycheck to paycheck. Guys, this platform is about empowering our communities. All right. You have your own credit restoration brokerage platform in a box. All right. So every time we simply refer another person over that wants to earn additional income for themselves and their families, you can earn anywhere between $100 and $560. It took me 10 months to go vice president, guys. I simply exposed this platform to someone. They want to have their own business of residual income. Company pays me $500, right? I also get override residuals off everything that my organization is doing on a monthly basis, guys. I literally never seen anything like this before. You have more ways you can get paid residual income as well, starting off at the sales director title. You know, I've seen people go sales director in a month. I've seen people do it in a week of putting in hard work. They had to really, you know, work hard and really have to have a passion to help people. Help one gentleman go sales director in his first 3 days of business. I'm just working his business diligently. Once you hit that prestigious title, guys, the company's going to pay you a $50 bonus check simply for being a sales director. All right. It took me 10 months to go vice president, but I really had a passion and a heart to serve people. You know, I seen what the services done for my customers. I seen people get $1,000 wiped off from their credit and get approved for a new car and home. I seen what it was doing, the comp plan was doing for myself and for my team members. I seen the money going to my banking account, the money changing my team's lives. They were able to actually work the business full time. So the services work, the comp plan worked. Guys, I really went to work. And after I hit vice president, the company now pays me $1,500 a month simply for sustaining this title. That's not including the customers I'm bringing in, the customers I'm getting paid for residually, the new business partners, everything that the organization is doing. That's going to happen if nothing else happens, guys. I've never seen anything en route to financial freedom like this platform, guys. And we have what you call a rest and relaxation retirement bonus as well. See, our platform is about early retirement. Type of one in the chat if you don't want to wait till you're 60 to retire with a little or no pension. You don't want to wait till you're 70, 80 years old to finally retire. Most people, you know, they can't even retire comfortably after 50, 60, 70 years old. See, we have a 2 to 5 year game plan for early retirement. Our retirement club works like this. Level 1, you go out there and impact some lives, help people. You're going to get a $600 monthly car allowance, guys. All right. Levels 2 and 3, that's a $10,000 cash bonus, $1,500 car allowance upgrade. Level 4, that's a $25,000 cash bonus, guys, simply for helping out your community. People that either want to do two things, get their credit scores increased, or people that want to earn additional income for themselves and their family. When I first heard about this, I felt like, hey, it sounds good, but I never seen anything like this before working for a job. So I figured it may take like 30 years. You probably had to sign up 1 million people, but I was mistaken. You know, my first 10 months in business, not only did I go vice president, guys, I also hit level 1 of the R&R club. The company literally pays me $600 on a new Mercedes. Mind you, that Mercedes car note, since I have excellent credit, is less than $300 a month. The insurance, a lot of people don't understand your car insurance is based on your credit as well. It's only $150, guys. The money that's left over, take a wild guess where that goes. That's cash flow in my pocket, guys. This is how you become financially free. Level 5, that's a $50,000 cash bonus with automobile upgrade. This is basically your dream car. Type your dream car in the chat, whether it's a Rolls Royce, Bentley, G-Wagon, Range Rover. The company's literally going to pay for your dream car. Level 6, that's a $5,000 monthly house payment allowance. And let's really rationalize this, right? Because we're all in agreement that we're searching for financial freedom, right? By any means, for ourselves and for our families. I mean, but what's stopping people from becoming financially free? It's really debt. Americans are drowning in debt, right? But when you look at debt, it really comes in the form of bills. And every time I ask a person, I mean, what's the 2 biggest bills that you have? Most people say it's their car note and their house note. If the company is paying for your dream car, they're paying for your dream house, I would say you're a step closer to financial freedom, guys. I've never seen a vehicle en route to financial freedom like this platform. Level 7 through 10, guys, you can earn a monthly retirement bonus anywhere between $25,000 and $250,000. Guys, Latoya just told us 46% of baby boomers have less than $10,000 saved up for retirement. You know, that's a lot of my aunts and uncles and people I've grown up around in my communities that worked hard, 30, 40 years, multiple jobs. They never got the American dream. They never got the financial freedom, right? With this platform, guys, I figured even if it took me 20 years of hard work, it'll be worth it to obtain all of these luxuries, right? With the position where I was in. After joining, it blew my mind because I discovered it's not taking people 20 to 30 years to obtain all of this. You can look this gentleman up. He goes by the name of Alfred Nixon. He's already completed level 7. He's only 29 years old. $0 in debt, earning over $300,000 a month from this platform, simply from empowering people that need the help that we have. So the dream car we were speaking about, he has it. His was a Rolls Royce. The mansion, he has it, built from the ground up in LA, paid for by the company. His wife wanted a Range Rover. He has that as well, paid for by the company. You know, when I first seen Mr. Alfred Nixon's story, it was so mind-boggling. I thought maybe, you know, he had to come from a rich family of influence, something of that nature. So I started, you know, researching them, scrolling on the social media. And guys, I found this picture here, and I discovered that Alfred didn't come from a rich family or with a lot of influence. I don't know if you guys are familiar with government housing. Where I come from, we call that the projects. Alfred was literally living in the projects in a 2-bedroom with 8 people in it, picking up trash outside the road. Last year, he retired his parents simply because there's so many people that need the help that we have, and the platform have all the tools you need to be successful. You're gonna have the same business back office that me and Alfred has. You got the same marketing materials. You got the same supportive communities. We got all the mentorships, trainings, resources, everything you need to be successful. As Ms. Natalie mentioned, you have a whole call center that works for you. Not only do you get to enjoy all of those phenomenal services Latoya went over, guys, you also get upwards of $100,000 in life insurance. And that meant a lot for me, knowing that I had 2 daughters, right? You get tax advantages simply for helping other people that need the help that we have. You know, I'm gonna show you a couple of our leaders. Miss Nicola Smith Jackson, such a phenomenal servant leader. She has the biggest organization. A lot of women don't understand that, hey, 82% of the women in America that make over $100,000 a year, they do it from an at-home business. So I always like to tell my sisters, like, hey, even if you don't partner up with our particular platform, you may want to take a look at something similar to this, just so the odds can be in your favor to get the financial freedom that you say you're searching for. But I also like to tell them, you know, those other companies are fine. You got lotions and diet supplements, things that a person may want. Pretty sure we can all agree credit is something that you need, especially if you want to build generational wealth. Here's a picture of all the phenomenal women leaders, a part of our movement. This is Miss Latoya Lewis leading them up front. We got Ashton Henry. Pretty sure you guys seen him on the Steve Harvey show. He's on there all the time speaking about credit, answering questions for the audience. Him and Steve Harvey is really good friends. Guys, he's not fixing anyone's credit. He's referring people over to our award-winning protection plan. He's an agent just like me and Miss Sylvia. He's an agent just like me and Miss Natalie. All right. Mr. Teddy Riley, he's a Grammy Award-winning producer. He partnered up with our platform for residual income as well. Ms. Yandy Smith, she wanted a way to empower the young women that follow her. And that's her and Ashton Henry hanging out as well. And this is what other way could she possibly do it? To partner up with our platform, which is the fastest vehicle to financial freedom on the planet. This is me hanging out with the young kid from the projects, Alfred Nixon. Also, Ashton Henry from the Steve Harvey show. I was just out there in Las Vegas. You know, we had a company-wide event, and I was just speaking to these gentlemen about their goals for the future and what they want to accomplish. And, you know, it's one thing to be in pursuit of financial freedom. It's another thing to actually obtain financial freedom, right? I'm pretty sure most of us think, hey, if we actually get that financial freedom that we're searching for, where you're just earning millions of dollars passively on autopilot and you don't even have to work for it, what would your life look like, right? Most people probably travel the world and be on a beach sipping margaritas every day. These gentlemen still work this business diligently on a consistent basis. And that kind of blew my mind, right? So I had to ask them about that. Like, why are you guys even still working so hard? You're rich and you're free already. And they both gave me the same answer that, you know, it's not even about the income as much. It's more so about the impact. They literally feel like they was put on this earth by God to help as many people as possible become debt-free and financially free. So you really want to thank the person who invited you on this call, because they put you in position to really change your life for the short-term and long-term future. You know, you come on board, not only do you get all those phenomenal services, which are normally only $188 to get started, but you're going to get the same website, the same tools that these multimillionaires have. Guys, it's just a one-time investment of an extra $110. $299, you have a whole credit restoration brokerage company in a box. It's normally $89 a month moving forward because the company wants you to be a product of the product. But remember those 112 million people that need their credit scores increase? The 100% of people that we know that want to make additional income, we're going to help you, lock arms with you, and help you get your first 5 people. Not only will you make $500, your money back plus profit, but now you got a debt-free business on your hands, no overhead, everything's profit after that, guys. I started many businesses before in my life. It normally costs thousands of dollars just to start a business, not even to mention to keep it afloat. That's why most businesses fail, right? A lack of capital. You can't get capital without credit, guys. You're gonna be paying hundreds, if not $1,000s on a monthly basis. Guys, Ashton took $299 to the Steve Harvey show. Alfred took $299 from the projects to a mansion in Beverly Hills. I took $299 from zero to 100,000 my first year in business. Natalie took her investment. She made over $1,000 her first week of business. So you got to ask yourself, are you ready to go? You want to give the thing called financial freedom a shot for yourself and your family? We're going to shoot you over the link, put you on a fast track program to success. Or you B, you know, you're ready to go. You just have a few questions, and we're definitely going to get all of your questions answered. Or you C, you know, you just want to enjoy the services at this time, and that's fine as well. But I always like to end off with the fact that, you know, the secret of getting ahead is getting started. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, guys, I don't remember 2021. It went by like that. What the next 2 to 5 years going to do anyway? What the next 20, 30 years going to do anyway, right? If we do what we always, our kids are going to get older. We do what we always done, we'll get what we always got. So that's my time. Definitely want to get back with the person that invited you. Thank you guys for joining. Y'all have a phenomenal evening. And I'll see every single last one of you guys at the top.